I think it's just me and you.
Yeah. You gonna throw a link to Mr. Neil?
Yeah.
Although he doesn't say much though.
He shows all he does is show his knives. But well, questions. Papa
Cool
Rhino's
guy though.
Papa Rhino's has questions apparently.
Does he?
Yes.
Ask him out loud and we'll answer.
I'm sorry?
Are they personal questions or are they?
I don't know.
Oh.
So that the tablet needs Wi-Fi. Oh, AJ. Always. My brother does this every Friday. He knows that I do this every Friday.
Put him on speaker.
Yeah, put him on blast.
What's his name again?
AJ.
Oh shit! Friday.
What's up, AJ?
Hello, everybody.
What up, AJ?
I'm, stoner brain. I forget every fucking time. So.
I just explained that. It's all good. I'll call you afterwards.
Yeah, chat later. All good.
Okay.
I'll leave him on. The merrier.
He's funny like that. He's coming over this weekend, so we get to hang out.
Oh, badass.
Yeah.
Sunday, I'm going over to my parents for my dad's birthday. It was on the 9th.
Nice. How young is he today?
He is 80 years old.
80 years old, eh?
80 years old.
Wild. Yeah, that's a life, man. That's a long life.
He's my stepfather, but I love him regardless.
Hey, he's been there, so
yeah, for most of my life.
That is always good if somebody's around. And
agreed.
I never had that growing up, so it's something to be. I admire that when people have that.
Yeah. Hey, he's seriously a good dude. So
that's always good. How was your week, Mark?
It was all right. Nothing terribly exciting. Although I did go to the Seahawks game yesterday for the first time.
Hey, Neil.
Hey, Neil.
You went and watched one?
Yeah, I went there and watched the game.
Dude, that's so sick. My brother would absolutely die to go and watch NFL any time that he could.
It was quite the experience because I'd never been to a football game before. So it was
Nice.
my first time. So when we sat, we could see the whole field. We were basically up in clubhouse seats, if that means anything to you.
I have no idea what that means.
Fairly good seats. So
nice.
That was our view. If that will show.
Oh yeah, you get that. Yeah, you can see the whole field. Nice.
Yeah. A little hard to see the players' individual numbers, but
you get the gist of it anyway.
Oh yeah, I still had a great time. Seahawks was my team. I had my Cam Chancellor jersey on.
Nice. Hey, Kevin.
I saw other people wearing the same jerseys, so I come up and tap them and give them a fist bump.
Nice.
So that was basically me yesterday. Damn camera, come on.
It's the
glare.
No, it's the glare. Not so much the glare. It's the pixels.
Oh
and
yeah.
Hey, Mr. Gary. Long time. How's it been?
Yeah. Have you ever tuned in before?
I believe, in last year, in the start, I think he came for a few.
My apologies to everyone. I'm actually eating dinner at the moment.
All good, Mark. So, me and Mark were talking about bug out bags and preparedness,
Yeah.
and considering the hurricane situation in Florida, South and North Carolina, Georgia, all that tornado alley or hurricane alley, basically. It's
About a year ago. Yeah.
I think that's right.
Hey, do you get Gary? Do you get you don't get hurricanes where you live, but do you get pretty bad storms being right on the coast right there?
Oh, he's on the Atlantic. Yeah, for sure. He would be
Oh,
getting he would get hammered for sure. All the Arctic. Like, yeah, you're from Newfoundland, right, Gary? I think he's. I'm sure he's from Newfoundland, where Al is. They do get
No, you
hurricanes.
do get hurricanes. Okay. What's the wind get up to?
Yeah, like what category did you get? I don't know. I've never been there during the storm season.
I have neither. I've never been to Florida.
Florida, yeah, no, it's.
I'm sure as hell wouldn't go during hurricane season.
I mean, I've seen tornadoes. I mean, there was a really bad windstorm here, like early 90s or late 90s, early 2000s, where Stanley Park basically lost 90% of their trees, like all the big trees in Stanley Park.
Wow.
And the island just got hammered, like from Victoria all the way up to Port Hardy, the other end of the island. Like we lost hundreds of thousands of trees through.
Wow, extreme winds are 150 kilometers.
Yeah, that's moving it.
Do you have a camera and a mic, Gary?
I need to have. How do you do it on StreamYard just from here? Do you remember I did that?
I don't know. I can never get it to work when I signed up.
I usually just email the link if
Hurricane Fiona did lots of damage. Gary, do you have a microphone and do you have a mic and a camera?
not at this time. Oh,
It'd be kind of interesting to hear your thoughts on hurricane. Are you guys prepared to leave, or do you have like emergency preparedness?
I'm sure they would. He would.
I would.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot here, but we don't have killer storms up here.
The more as far as natural disasters we face here is forest fires. That's
Volcanoes.
Volcanoes more for you. I mean, I think Vancouver Island had a few, but they're long been dormant since then. But we're on the fault. I mean, we get about, I don't know, 200 small earthquakes either a day or a week. I think it's like small tremors. About 200.
I've heard that we actually get little tremors every single day.
Every single day. But I can't remember if it's up to 200 a day or 200 a week.
It probably just varies. But
yes, the Rangers are big here. Coast Guard search and rescue. Yeah, that's true. What do you have set up for yourself, Mark?
nothing.
Nothing.
Well, I don't have a bug out bag because my solution is to bug home, to stay home.
Right.
If I'm at work, my goal is to get home. Now I got my camp food here. I've got all my supplies here. My stoves are here. You know, if I head to the woods, well, guess what? So is everybody else. I mean, everyone who's camped is going to be heading to the woods. So it's going to be a fight getting a spot. I don't have private land. and I'm also by myself. And when people start getting desperate, hungry, they're going to come after anybody who has supplies. That's just
Yes.
self-preservation. I mean, I have firearms, but I got to sleep sometime.
It's true.
So,
And are you like, and you're on the ground floor, aren't you?
yeah. And,
Yeah.
you know, I have firewood here. I could use more water, like water storage.
Yeah.
But space is kind of an issue. I mean, I have Nalgene's I can go fill up. As long as the water's still on, I can filter. I've got a source of water, a spring I
Nice.
can filter from. I could probably go a month without having to buy food. I think.
Nice.
No, 2 months. Because
Nice.
my buddy gave me a couple of buckets. Like
I
little.
was looking into getting some of those.
Oh,
Add water. Gary's set up. He's got a generator and he lives in a church. Neil, he's got 3 months food and storage. 3 bugs. Bob's ready to go. Nice. Yeah, I've got. I pulled out a whole bunch of gear.
I have 2 of these.
2 of those.
2 of these, yeah.
Nice.
So.
And what is that? Is that a week or is that a?
This is a 30-day food supply for one person.
And it's 3 squares a day kind of deal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It just says 30-day. I would assume so,
Right.
but I'm only eating 2 meals a day now,
Perfect.
so I could probably stretch it. Plus, whatever is in my kitchen. I mean, I can. If I have a main, I can boil pasta, add to it.
Right.
I can make rice, add to it. I know how to cook. I have flour. I can, my fireplace right here, just on my right, I can make, bannock.
Life competes in most survival food has so much sodium and preservatives. Yeah.
True.
The few that I've tried those add water, hot water to. I mean, yeah, they're packed full of salt. Like they're salty for sure.
Well, you could go, a freeze-dried meal for, say, breakfast.
Or you can add rice to it to dumb it down too, and add more to it, right?
Yeah, but my last blood test with my doctor's office, I was actually low on sodium. So,
Really?
yeah, and I never really had a problem with sodium. So, yeah, they have a lot of sodium, but I think if you did a freeze-dried one day and then something else the next day that had like maybe low sodium,
Right.
or maybe for breakfast you do like pancakes, 2-3 pancakes. I mean, 2 pancakes and I'm full.
Oh yeah.
So
and that sticks with you for
and it sticks
for a
with
while.
you for hours because
Yeah.
it's plus it's carbohydrates.
Straight carbs, yeah.
And then you eat the freeze dried later. Plenty of canned meat, veg, fruit, at least 3 years. Wow, 3 years. I mean, I think just my kitchen alone probably has probably a month.
I have different thoughts on. I think when they put the best before date, I think that's just so they can pump it out the store like it's like a shelf life in a grocery store, and they have to flip it every so often.
Yeah. Well,
but I'm sure canned food, like I've eaten canned food past date, like
yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. As long as the can isn't bulging, once the can starts to bulge,
yeah,
then you gotta throw it out because it's
gases.
Yeah, what's it called? Botulism.
Yeah,
it can make you seriously ill. But
seriously ill.
The thing with the Best By date is it's not that it's bad. It's just that you're not going to get as much nutritional value out of it while you're eating. But if you thought ahead and you had like some multivitamin, you could take that along with that food and maybe
for sure.
But I don't think you're gonna You're probably not going to be super happy, but you're not gonna starve to death.
Hey, Mr. Ritter. Create a lot of fresh water to soak salt foods. The night through the water before. Yeah, we the place that we live at is there's a natural spring that's all year round as well, so we don't have to worry about that.
Well, then my only worry would be contamination.
Oh, you can boil it out though.
Yeah, you can boil it, or
Yeah.
you can filter it. Like I've got water filters from camping.
Yeah, I pulled a couple of those out. We got the Sawyer and another one, but I don't think it's as good as the Sawyer.
No, I think it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, you can make filters basically out of anything nowadays, like 2 liter sand, gravel, grass, repeat multiple times, layers and layers, and then just boil that water afterwards. Ate those Mountain House freeze-dried camping food from Mech for a week and started having heart palpitations. Eek. Yeah, that's
not good.
Canned foods can last you. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. They really can.
Especially if they're kept in a cool, dry place.
Yeah. Yeah, and like if you can't store them on concrete, regardless of how thick the concrete is. Like there's moisture seeps through the ground through concrete, so yeah, you definitely have to have it up and, like you said, in a dry area.
I mean, you get some shelves like I got behind me. I mean,
yeah, totally.
On shelf, hell, you could build shelves out of 2x4s.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Well. Maybe somebody with skills could. I might have a little trouble, but
they're
like sloppy. You just nail it all together.
Hey, if it works.
Huh?
You like the Sawyer, Mr. Ritter? That's good. Miss Betty cooked a ham recently. It was 50% salt, so we had to soak it overnight in water to resume. Yeah, that's the best thing about ham, especially if it's salted. I mean. They sit in brine for weeks sometimes and soak up all that nastiness. Bottom line, you're just rolling dice when you buy things after the date. Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, but if the can isn't bulging from bacteria, it's fine to eat. It's just you're not going to get 100% of your nutritional value, but you're still getting food in your belly,
especially if you're hungry.
No, I don't know if I would want to sit and eat a can of Chef Boyardee 3 meals a day every day for a month. I mean, that might be
pushing. Yeah, no, that would be pushing it.
You gotta, have some variety.
Soft flour tortillas will last a long time. Yeah, I heard that, especially in dry climates. Here it would be, I don't know. I mean, I live on an island, so the humidity is huge as it is, right? So,
yeah, that's
the one thing that I worry about the most here is hypothermia, from the amount of cold and damp and moisture in the air and wind. The wind on the island is, especially right here, it comes right off the lake too, so it's pretty cold. Hey, Garrett.
No, I'm not chewing on a fart. I'm eating. I just filmed Cast Iron Wednesday, so I'm eating a chicken sausage.
Nice.
With potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and baked carrots.
Slick. How do you cook your Brussels sprouts?
I put them in the oven for 40 minutes with the carrots and potatoes all together. I basically did a one skillet baked dinner.
The only thing I
seasoned it, a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter. 20 minutes, pulled it out, put the sausage on top of the potatoes, put it back in 20 minutes, came out. Everything was hot. Everything was cooked.
all in one same pan.
Get it all in one skillet, and all I have to do is wipe it out with some paper towels.
Slick.
We do that or frozen pizza. But I think this was a little bit more healthy.
Yeah, probably. Hey, Garen, how's that hurricane treating you down there? What part of Florida are you? Are you South Florida or northern, east, west? Military rations absolutely last a long time. 25 years plus.
So did the Mountain House cans. I mean, they last 25 years.
Yeah, they've got quite the shelf life for sure. Yes, sir, Mr. Tom. I've been here. I've been across Canada a dozen times or more, and I always come back here. This will be home. That original spam, yeah. Even the spam that they had in when the harbor was bombed, that stuff is still good apparently.
Really?
Yeah. Mind you, canning back in the day, they did it right. Nowadays, I don't know. Windermere on the east coast of Florida. Eek. Didn't get much that from the second, but we lost power a few hours from Helene. Oh, really, eh?
Yeah. Speaking of losing power, I remember one year, it was an inauguration day. They called it the inauguration day storm. Really high wind, massive gusts, knocked out power a lot of places. And the saddest thing is people, they would actually build fires in their oven, and then they died of smoke inhalation.
Yeah.
Others ran their generator inside their unit or inside their apartment because they wanted power, but then they died of the smoke.
Yeah.
It's like we're so dependent on power. It's sad. Even my HOA, they bitched about my firewood being on the back porch. It's like, well, that's how I heat my home. But we were out of power for extended time. That firewood's going to be my savior. It's how I'm going to heat boil my water, cook my food. Oh yeah, because HOA are a bunch of assholes.
And it's just because you have the firewood?
Yep.
Does everybody else have firewood?
Because my firewood pile is too big. So, even though no one can see it, it's the back of the unit. It's all on my porch.
Are you allowed to put like a fence to?
I don't think I can have anything blocking it. Plus, there might be a fire hazard if I had to go out the back door. I gotta be able to. Yeah, without power though, people were, they didn't know what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
We had a power outage here one day, and I was talking to a guy outside. He's like, "Man, we're stuck. We can't cook, we can't boil water, we can't do anything." And I'm just like, okay. So I went out back, fired up a stove, made breakfast, made coffee. I'm like, yeah, well, you can't cook, but I can.
What's your their policy on barbecues? Can you have a barbecue there?
I have a barbecue within 30 feet of the back door.
Really?
But you gas grill. Can't have a smoker. It's got to be electric only.
Really?
Yep, because some guy, I guess he had a barbecue on his back porch. Is on the ground floor, and ours is where the porch kind of insets. So there's walls on each side, and then the upstairs balcony is basically the roof of the balcony below. And so he put a steak on his grill, went inside, caught the underside of the porch, caught it on fire.
Real. See that? Yeah.
So it's because of idiots we can't have anything good. Because I was going to buy a Weber, like one of the first things I was going to do when I moved in here. Like, well, I'm going to run down to the hardware store. I'm going to get me a Weber. Get me a grill. A few briquettes. They said, nope, can't have it.
That's not right.
I don't know if you could actually hear my heart breaking, but I'm like, bitch, bitch, I kill you. So,
Karen had some chest pains that turned out to be nothing.
dang.
Monday till Wednesday, he was in the hospital. That's brutal.
You know what caused the chest pain?
Did they do like an ECG on you?
Get myself a Bradley. What's a Bradley?
What's a Bradley? Yeah. Curious. What is a Bradley?
My thought is I could get an electric grill or something outside, but I could just use my oven instead and not have to spend the money.
It's true.
So, because I got a nice new stove.
Is it a water system, Mr. Gary?
Electrics. Oh, electric. I can't have a smoker either because the smoke will go upstairs to the unit above me. Nothing bad. Well, that's good. Do they run your blood? If they run your blood work, is your salt high or something like that?
Stress? Any bad stress is happening in your life right now?
Yeah. Or, and I hate to say it, sometimes just sleeping. I like how sleeping at an odd angle, like, just puts you in pain the rest of the day.
I thought I was having heart issues and chest pains and whatnot. Turned out it was like heartburn. So I just eat Rolaids like it's going out of style now.
Oh yeah, I've been eating a lot of Tums. I've got 3 damn bottles of Texas Pete hot sauce, and I haven't been eating it because it keeps giving me heartburn. So it's just sitting here going to waste.
Texas Pete, what does that taste like?
I get the hotter sauce.
Okay.
But because it's got a little bit more kick than the regular, it's good hot sauce. But
yeah, would it be good on chicken wings?
Huh?
Would it be good on chicken wings?
Oh yeah, you give it on anything. Pizza, chicken wings. I was putting it on my scrambled eggs in the morning. But then I was always having like heartburn. It's like, So, hey, Mike, Crush Reviews. How you doing, brother?
What's good, brother? Indoor grill. You have an indoor grill? I didn't know they.
Yeah, I do too. It's called an oven.
Oh. No, I think there's actual grills that like it's kind of like a flat like a what are those?
I know they have the griddles.
Griddles, yeah. Not a fan of hot sauce.
I like hot sauce, but my my system doesn't like it.
Yeah.
The heartburn is just like every night. It's like I've been.
What's happening, Patrick? Patrick hooked me up with this one.
Nice. That brand new American, Patrick?
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, he's good, dude.
Gotta deal with the children. Yeah. See, I don't have any children. See, that's another bonus I have. I guess that's really the only bonus. I don't have to worry about anybody else. I only have to worry about myself. So I don't have any kids to have to worry about, family to have to worry about.
The George Foreman grill. I remember those things.
I remember
they kind of have an angle and all the grease and everything.
It's a clamshell cooker.
It's like a waffle iron.
Hot on each side and it just cooks the food.
It's like a waffle iron.
I liked it. I found just cleaning it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah. They never in the commercials. They were wiping it with like Bounty.
Yeah, paper towels.
But
clean up, such a snap.
Such a snap.
And I'm just sitting there like scrubbing it and trying to get crap off the lines. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do work good, but I found them to be a pain in the ass to kind of clean. I'm like a waffle iron. My waffle iron rocks. I don't even clean it. I just kind of wipe it off and then
You
I
do
leave it out to cool down.
grilled cheeses on Foreman. Yeah, it's like a panini press kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to go form and grill. I didn't like cleaning it. The cleanup afterwards was,
In the counter space,
well, I don't have a big enough kitchen for all my counter space or excuse me, for my stuff. So around the corner, I have a small shelf. I have a cardboard box on top where I just put everything in. My steamer, my blender, my rice maker. I need a bigger house. I need a bigger house with a bigger kitchen.
bigger kitchen.
Yeah. If I move again, it's definitely gonna be a bigger kitchen
Yes.
with a pantry. I don't have a pantry, so
Same
first world
here.
problems.
We've got a nice sized kitchen, but no pantry. But it's basically everything. I love it here.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it sometime. This year I had to buy tires and stuff, so I just didn't have the extra cash.
You need a church, guys.
Yeah, it's paying for the church is the problem. And I don't know how to do all that work you're doing though.
There is some nice. There's an older church here in Yubo. It's got good bones for sure.
Yeah.
It's right on the lake. It's got a nice view. Yeah. It's got a little bit of a tower too, or a steeple. It's pretty interesting looking.
My one bed bath house is smaller. How many square feet is it?
The one at in Yubo or Gary's.
I was asking Neil. He said he had a one bedroom bath house.
Sorry.
Smaller than a one bedroom bath apartment I had.
Yeah, gotcha.
I had a good charcoal grill or smoke. Nice. Yeah, I'd love to get a Blackstone. Those are sweet.
Those eggs, I keep on seeing the Krager egg thing. Those things are pretty amazing. It's like
all right, Tom, have a good one.
Yeah. Take care, Tom.
Trying to keep up on the comments.
I'm horrible at it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I have to kind of interject and be like, bye or hi.
I was gonna say something, but I can't remember.
I hate that.
Like, oh yeah, you were gonna. So you're bugging in.
Yeah.
I think I would do the same thing, and have. I mean, we've basically set ourselves up with a very select few of like-minded people that would help if stuff like prolonged.
Well, bugging in is kind of tough though, because like what happened with Hurricane Helena. I mean, some of those folks' houses were just literally just completely blown away.
Yeah.
So there's no bugging in when your house is floating down the river.
True.
And all your food's gone, all your water's gone, all your supplies are gone. It's like, damn, that's just brutal. Hell, even all the roads were washed away.
Yeah.
Some people still are stuck. Oh, but our government gave them $750
that they'll have to pay back,
probably, or get taxed on.
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, how do you spend it if it's electronic or they send a check? No, they're not gonna get the check. And there's no banks because they're all closed and blown away.
Not only that, but all the power outages
and the power outage, so you couldn't even do anything digitally or electronically.
I heard.
Drop a freaking pallet of supplies for them. Here, just chopper it in, sit down, leave.
I heard they sent a whole bunch of electric chainsaws. Like, make that make sense to me.
How are they going to charge them up?
It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, they got to go electric because gas is bad. Gas is bad. I wonder how many people drove Teslas in that area and just like, what do I do now?
Apparently in California, they're having issues with the power grid, and they're telling them
rolling blackouts.
rolling blackouts, and you can't decharge your car. Like, so how, like, they want this eco-friendly electric world.
They're chasing the unicorn of electricity. And actually, I heard they wanted to build a wind farm like in Idaho, out of state.
Say that again.
I saw this video on YouTube. It's like they wanted to build a wind farm out of state for California. It's like, why? Like, why didn't they just put solar panels on every roof of every home and then power the homes individually? Oh, I know why they can't power the homes individually, because they won't make money on it.
It's true.
They won't do it if they can't make money on it.
It's fact. But they could, yeah.
They'll have a wind farm and then charge us all.
Yeah.
And then they'll have solar farms and then charge us for it. Oh, we're going to build this solar farm, taxpayer paid for, and then we're going to charge you for it even though you bought it.
Yeah. Even though you guys paid for it.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
Want
to start getting some laying hens and a rooster. Water glassing eggs. Yeah, I've heard that works.
Water glassing?
Yeah, you can save them for up to a year if they're water glassed.
Huh.
Because no air gets to the egg and breaks down the shell.
Well, if you have chickens, though, as long as they're fed and watered, they're going to be constantly laying eggs.
It's true.
Like they're going to stop, and then you don't have to refrigerate fresh eggs. You can just put them in a carton and just keep eating eggs.
Yeah,
that's why farm fresh eggs are awesome.
It's true. Don't know. My living room in the house is just as big as a bedroom in an apartment.
I asked him the square footage of his house.
Oh, you didn't know?
I looked at a little 2-bedroom, 2-bath house with a detached 2-car garage. The house was only 700 square feet, so it wasn't a big place. So
small.
I gotta have a washer dryer. Well, my condo is only 700 square feet.
That's that. I guess our last place where you came, that was probably 500 square.
Yeah.
Small.
Yeah, I need I'd like to get a bigger place.
6 chicken. Are you allowed chickens? No. Gary's going to get 6 chickens and a rooster this spring.
Well, the problem is the guy who lives diagonally across from me is an asshole.
Oh, okay.
Nice. He's also on the board, so he's the one who bitched about my firewood. He probably heard me stacking it and came running and then took a picture and then whined to the board. Oh, he's got wood. The dude, mind, because he's like one of those. I need to stick my nose in everyone's business.
A Karen guy version of a Karen.
Yeah, a Ken.
Ken, that's right.
Hate that. I don't think I've ever seen him smile in 7 years. He's just one of those miserable old bats who's got to be an ass to everybody.
Hey, Mr. Howie. Howie's a good guy. He's got the greenest thumb on this island, I swear.
Really?
He's the ninja gardener, don't you know?
What's he growing? Is he growing? Oh,
he'll like if one year he'll go and plant random fruit trees in a neighborhood. He's like he's literally a ninja gardener.
So just go in there at night, all black, just the eyes showing with a shovel, dig a hole, stick the plant in.
No, yeah, I think he's so green thumb that he can just mows. He's like zen with it. He can walk up any time of the day, any time of the week, just dig a hole and plant a tree.
That's cool.
Is that right, Mr. Howie? I would love to get into aquaculture.
Yeah, Garen was saying they won't build nuclear power plants. Yeah, it's stupid that they won't. Nothing wrong with nuclear energy, but it doesn't fit their agenda.
Heaven forbid you do something smart for the people, right?
Smart and government do not go together.
Yeah, that's an oxymoron for sure.
Money and politics go together. Money and bureaucrat go together. They want to spend.
Yeah.
Not pay anything out unless you're undocumented citizen. They'll just give you whatever. Come on in, friend. Here's a check. Here's a debit card. Here's a cell phone. Here's an apartment or a house. Welcome to America. Oh, by the way, when you vote, vote for these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because of these people this is available for you.
Yeah.
Keep.
We're the reason you're here now. Anything with this letter next to it, vote that.
It's very true, Mr. Gary. Very, very, very true. Plant a tree, get water, air, food, shade, and homes for birds. Yeah,
And yet my state just cut down a bunch of trees to they're putting in a light rail in like a lot of places. So all the beautiful growth trees that were just lining the freeways, hacked them all down for the light rail. So
sounds about right.
For a project nobody wanted, for a service that like less than 20% of people use.
Really?
Yep, light rail and buses. Basically it's the bus company. They're like, oh, we're gonna build all this stuff. It's like, yeah, but only a small amount of people use it. Like we all have to pay for it on our tabs. Like $80 added to my vehicle licensing every year to pay for light rail. That I'm probably never gonna use.
I think you should come up to Canada, Mark.
Yeah.
So much nicer up here.
It is nice.
There is perks of being Canadian.
Yeah. I'm always going to be an American, though, no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe
First, Second Amendment heavy.
Besides, they probably won't let me in. They probably won't let me transplant. They're like, no. You like you're an American. No, be gone with you, sir. Get out. Get your ass back south.
It's facts. So many.
God, your gas is so fucking high.
It's true.
Like, dude.
Taxed for no reason. Taxation without representation of why the tax is there. It just makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Well, it does. Greed.
Yeah.
Greed's the reason why.
That's the agenda. That's for sure. Money.
Take.
Yeah.
But they're smart about it, though, because they keep you bickering against each other. They got Democrat, Republican. They're always like, everyone's just at a fight, and they're ignoring the bigger issues.
There's too many parties here, too. I mean, there's not, like, you guys have it pretty, like, you got a Democratic or Republican. We've got, like, 5 or 6 parties that you have to choose from. And then
5 or 6?
And NDP, conservatives, liberals, the Bloc.
It's a lot of wankers
Green Party. Yeah, I just don't understand it.
Don't mention air tax. Don't give me any ideas. Putting air tax. We'll have to start putting breasts in our tax refund through tax returns. How many times did you breathe today?
I like Mr. Howie's thing. Man's first home was a cave. No rent, no mortgage.
You gotta go out and get your dinner with a stick and a rock.
That's right. Actually, Mr. Howie eats a lot of fish that he fishes for himself right off the coast where like he is a very sufficient, and
I respect that.
Yeah, he like that guy can absolutely
a lot of those,
not enough and make it look pretty.
A lot of those skills are long gone.
I think the world should go back to the bartering system.
I think the world should just get wet. Get I don't know. Planets just shake us off like fleas and just be done with it. They quit.
You can move off grid in Alaska and still be American. It's true.
That's true. Yeah.
It's
Move right on.
cooler out there, and it gets dark for longer up there.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I have blackout curtains and plenty of flashlights. So.
And you can hunt for your own food there.
Yeah. Well, you can do that. Technically, you can do that here.
There's a lot of red tape, though, I bet.
Well, you have seasonal fishing, but some areas you can fish year round. And I don't know about hunting and trapping year round. But if you hunted and you got everything, you got yourself a deer or an elk or a small game and you bagged it and froze it.
You can eat
deep freezers, or you smoke the meat, preserve the meat, or can the meat. That'll get you through the winter. If you grew your own fruits and vegetables, you could can those.
Can and cook it, yeah.
I mean, I think it could be done. It just takes a lot of effort. And it's hard to do that when you're working 40 hours a week.
It's true. It's true.
Basically, you go to work, you come home, it's right back to farming, fishing, hunting, preserving.
Mr. Howie's eating my sockeye that he caught. I just haven't been able to get down there, and he caught some sockeye 2 weeks ago. That's my favorite fish. Like, if I'm that and tuna, there's 3 fish I like. Actually 4: cod, tuna, sockeye, and trout.
Nice.
And out of all the salmon, sockeye is the only one that I prefer to eat, and the only one that I'll eat raw as well. It's just so tasty.
So if you're hunting wild hogs, you can do that year round. But we don't have wild hogs in the state.
You don't think?
Yeah, well, I've heard that some areas have really bad hog problems. Around, so you're always got a meat source there.
And you don't have to have a license, I don't think, for hunting.
I bet you do, because bureaucrats.
Some states, I think because I watched something on Outdoor Channel, or maybe it was on YouTube or something, but because there's such a overabundance of hogs that are wrecking and whatnot, it's basically a free season.
Oh,
yeah.
See, maybe it is. That would be nice.
I don't know that for a fact, but from what I heard, yeah, it's some states are really, really hog heavy for sure.
Yeah.
You go and
maybe they lightened up on it, because I guess in my state, if you hunt a deer, you gotta tag it. Then you gotta and tell the state that you got one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got to fill your tag or give them back.
A lot of hoops to jump through. Gary said you'll need a polytunnel or greenhouse. Yeah. Or both. You can grow a lot of stuff. I mean, you can grow your own herbs, spices,
tomatoes, cucumbers,
lettuce.
Yeah. Lettuce is actually really easy.
Yeah.
Bruins and
everything growing tastes better.
Bruins and pigs are sick. You'll get ill when you eat it. Rabbits are sick.
Rabbits are sick?
Really? I didn't know that. Like, even if you raise them yourself, kind of rabbits?
From my understanding is rabbits have like little to no fat on them. So
they're very lean for sure.
Yeah, if you're eating nothing but rabbit, you can get what is it? Isn't it like meat poisoning or something like that? Some kind of, you can get sick somehow.
Too much iron kind of deal?
I think so.
Enough fat? Yeah.
But I mean, if you're cooking rabbit in your home, you could always wrap it in bacon.
It's true. Everything tastes good with bacon.
Yeah, everything. Every meal, every dish. Yum.
Moose and caribou hunting is the same here in Newfoundland. Need licenses. Yeah, same with the elk and deer here.
Yeah, we also have certain times of the year you can shoot deer, but not doe, and you can get mule deer, but no other deer, and then some other deer, and you can get like bear tags and not bear too. And
Here we've got we can get ram, we can get deer, moose, elk, bear.
I think you gotta get on. I think you gotta win a lottery or something like that to get a moose tag though, just like L tag.
Moose on in BC is not that hard to get a moose tag,
Oh,
but
okay, cool.
getting the elk tags are next year impossible to get. I remember my dad's been hunting basically all my life, and he is still yet to get an elk tag.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he puts in for them. So I mean, it's no lack of him trying. I think he's given up in the last.
Too bad.
But yeah, it's how you didn't moose up here. Who? Howie's on the west coast and up on the island. There's no moose here. We would have to go northern BC to get moose.
Yeah. There's no moose on the island.
No, we've only got deer.
Plenty of elk though.
Plenty of elk, deer. There's bear. There's cougars.
I'm guessing you
There's
can't.
lots of wolves. Lots and lots of wolves.
I'm guessing you can't shoot an elk right there in Yubo.
I'm sorry.
I'm guessing you can't shoot an elk right there in Yubo.
I think you have to be. I think the rules are you have to be 100 yards off highways, and I think 2 miles out of town.
Oh,
Like I can't go back in the back 40 and shoot something. I would have to go. I don't know all the rules, but I know there is some rules like that state that you can't just go outside your front door.
They probably don't want a stray bullet flying through the woods. Yeah.
Python hunting in southern Florida. I think that would be neat. I'm so petrified of snakes, and it's because of the big pythons and boas that I'm absolutely afeared for. Like I am seriously. I'm so petrified of snakes. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I love snakes, but I don't know if I could bring myself to eat one.
I mean, I've eaten snake. Rattlesnake. I mean,
I don't think I have. I've seen canned rattlesnake, but I've never eaten it.
It's bony, and I mean,
yeah, I bet it is.
I mean, it can make it taste good, but it's just
cook it with bacon.
Bacon, yeah. Trichinosis and porcupine, Bruin, and rabbits had made humans.
I made humans ill here in the Pacific Northwest. Damn.
I didn't know that. I thought if the porcupine was cooked like well that it was okay to eat porcupine.
Never eaten porcupine. What's Bruin though? BRUIN.
Bruin. I don't know what Bruin.
That's some breed of rabbit, or
maybe like a hare. Maybe.
I don't know.
Google it, Mark. What is it?
Oh, it's a bear. Okay. Yeah, I heard you just have to cook the bear meat really well.
Yeah,
like, it's gotta be medium well.
Yeah, trichinosis, like you said, is you get that real bad.
Bear at least has fat in it, unlike rabbit. So
you used to ride caribou, Mr. Howie. That is so cool.
That's pretty cool. Coral and copperheads in New Jersey. Damn.
I bet you guys go through a lot of bullets down there, in Mr. Neal. Tell you, I would just shoot everything like that if it was close to me.
Bear meat is very sweet.
It really is. And if you can, or if you slow roast it, it falls apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched several videos with Steven Ranella.
Yeah.
So he'll do like I watched him like just take a shank and just slow cook it in the crock pot with like a bunch of onion and potato and carrot and just slowly cooked it. Because it was just falling off the bone.
Literally.
I've never eaten bear though.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially if it's something about the bark on the, when you get a good sear on something and it's got it's something about that sear on bear. It's really tasty. And blueberries, it best if it's blueberry bear, because
they shot a bear on Steven Ranella's video, and while they were gutting it, it's like, man, this smells like blueberries. So,
blueberry berries are the best.
And I love blueberries. So to take all that meat and turn it into sausage.
Bears are related to pigs. I did not know that.
Huh, I didn't know that either.
Shark, eh? Yeah.
One of my students gifted me some shark last year. Really? Shark? Like the fin or like the body?
Shark fin is illegal in Canada, I think.
Good. Should be illegal everywhere. It's disgusting how they.
But
it's how they harvest
the
it.
shark meat itself, I believe, is legal.
Well, to me, that's fine. It's fine if you're going to harvest the whole thing. When they just pull up on deck and just cut the fins off
and then toss it back in the water, that's just ruthless.
That's just cruel and mean.
Yeah, totally.
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't just like pull a rabbit out and cut his hind legs off and then just throw it back in the bin.
Just because you wanted the lucky foot, right?
Because you wanted the foot or all the legs. Yeah. It's cruel to those sharks.
Stingrays are tasty too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, never had stingray.
Oh, okay. That's perfect.
Catch and sharks. Okay. You cut them into steaks, something like that?
Yeah.
I heard that sharks are mostly cartilage, though.
I don't know. I thought there was a lot of meat in them.
There's a lot of usable meat in them?
Just one big muscle, basically, is doing this all day, every day.
Yeah. Eat, swim, and make little sharks.
It's true. What's your plan for this weekend, Mark? What are you doing?
Tomorrow, probably not a lot, but there's an open house in not far from my workplace. It's like a $2.6 million house.
Slick.
So it's an open house. I thought I'd just walk through and because the kitchen is like huge. Nice. The whole place it's like a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, like mansion. So
4-bedroom, 5-bath. Like I still shake my head at that. Like,
well, one of the bathrooms I think has one of those pools that you can just swim laps in.
Rough. Yeah.
I don't know how they make do.
Like I can see. I mean, if it's a multiple floored house,
I believe it is. Yeah, 2 floors,
a bathroom on top, bathroom on the bottom, and bathroom in the master bedroom.
Master bedroom. Probably one of the other bedrooms has it. Then there's a room with a pool, and I think there's a detached garage that has a apartment above it.
Nice.
And that probably has a bathroom. So, but I thought I'd go check it out. It might be kind of fun. Maybe we'll go do some breakfast and then.
Oh yeah, is it today, Gary, or is it on Monday? Is today the holiday? Yes, Thanksgiving.
How do you not know it's Thanksgiving or not?
I can't remember if it's Friday or the Monday. I don't know when the holiday is, but yeah, it's Thanksgiving this weekend. That's right. I forgot about it. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Gary. Forgot about that. I think that's why my brother's coming over, actually. Yeah, we're going to see my mom and...
Oh.
Well,
happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Thanks. Thanks, Gary. I heard a theory once that some religions ban humans from eating pork because they're related to humans.
This is October 14th. This Canadian Thanksgiving. Oh, wait,
Yes, I think it's the second.
Canada. Yeah, the 14th. So 3 more days.
That's your day?
According to Google. I said, when is Thanksgiving Canada? And it says Monday, October 14th, 2024.
Monday, yeah. Okay.
So Monday.
You don't have a bug out bag, but I do have a bug out camp. That's good.
Nice.
Is it close to the beach, Mr. Howie? I don't have a bug out camp, but I would be going north if I was to do, and it would be on the coast for sure, because all you can eat seafood is like right there, and if it's close to a lake and a river, the fish are there too. So
Nice.
joys about the Pacific. It'll like there is so much food out there.
You just gotta know when not to harvest it, like during red tide.
Yeah. Or if there's tides applicable to where you're getting your seafood.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl.
Red tide it only covers shellfish, right? Not actual fish.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like oysters, clams, mussels.
But you can still catch
Some crayfish or like shellfish, like crabs and prawns and stuff.
Oh, okay. Those
I think they have some sort of filter, but the other ones don't have a filter.
Okay. Good to know.
And I think red tide is from stagnant hot water. It comes with, so there's usually a shellfish die off in hot water, and then that sets off a red tide. I think. I don't know. I could be way wrong, but
yeah, I'd have to look into it. But
I think that sounds roughly.
Earthlings and don't eat what will make you sick. Seaweed, clams, oysters, crabs, cod, salmon, fully cooked.
Yes,
I love cod though, because cod makes great fish and chips.
it's true.
Crabs are okay. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but I'll eat it. It's not bad. I just
Dungeness, like we've got Dungeness and Red Rock out here, and I've got like the big crabs are up north.
Yeah, the Bering Sea
snow crab and king crab.
Yeah,
but
those might be good. I wouldn't mind trying that sometime.
It's tasty. It's tasty.
Expensive too.
Fresh is the way to do it. Don't buy bags of frozen, because it's completely different. Completely different. Soon as the it gets frozen, everything changes.
That's the same with a lot of stuff though. Like once you freeze it, it's like you can kind of taste it. It's been frozen. It's like, damn.
Red tide is from algae.
Yeah.
So stagnant waters basically. So if it's hot and stagnant, usually how the algae comes. Cod is king in Newfoundland. We just watched a series about Newfoundland and the old times way of hand lining cod in really neat looking boats from Newfoundland.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was hard life back then.
I mean, it was better. It may have been tougher living though, but I bet people were happier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Less BS.
Tougher for sure.
Tougher, but you had to adapt to it. So they were tougher.
For sure.
They're all sitting there all whining because they didn't get their sauce with their McNuggets. You my sauce.
Heaven forbid, right?
my poor fast food. Day ruined.
Rough day. I know. What's everybody's plan for the weekend? Mr. Carl's probably going to do something for him and his family. Probably do a gobbler up. Nice.
Nice. And Thanksgiving is probably my favorite holiday.
The sandwiches.
You go, you first of all you walk in, the house smells amazing, food is great.
Absolutely.
There's no presents to deal with, so there's no having to shop. There's no having to pick something because I'm a terrible shopper, terrible, and I hate it. Less money to spend.
It's true.
Cooking Thanksgiving dinner really isn't that difficult.
No, it really isn't.
I love Thanksgiving food: turkey, cranberry sauce, more so if it's homemade, mashed potatoes, big ass roll with butter all over it. It's awesome.
I
Christmas
make
can suck it.
I do turkey sandwiches. I'll do it. I'll make up turkey with stuffing. I'll stuff the bird, and then get a can or make some cranberry sauce.
I would
bread.
rather make it than buy that.
Yeah. Make bread.
Homemade is so
and
good.
I always have to have gravy. So I make
gravy is a must.
White bread, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, turkey, stuffing, butter, cranberry sauce, bread, and then that's the sandwich, and I use gravy as a lube to get the vessel into my mouth. It's just like a baron of beef.
You're dipping your sandwich in.
Yeah, it's like a baron of beef, but like a turkey sandwich baron of beef.
It sounds like have you ever made a hot turkey sandwich?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sounds just like that, except you with a knife and fork.
But I just make it in a sandwich version.
And then you put the stuffing and then the turkey on it, pour mashed potato next to it, pour gravy all over it.
All over it.
And then a triple helping of cranberry sauce. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Or you can do French fries too.
Nice.
All right, Mike, have a good one.
Thanks for stopping by, brother. Renovating
turkey this year. Maybe I can try to get a small one. Cook in the Dutch oven.
You're gonna do it in the Dutch oven, eh? That must be a big Dutch oven.
Yeah, they make big ones. Depends on how big your bird is too.
Right.
Renovating
the old church. Miss Betty and roasting a turkey with salt, beef dressing, and pudding. It's nice. That sounds good. I want to try turducken.
Yep, I've had turducken. It's delicious. It's
turkey, chicken, and a
pheasant. Duck inside a turkey and then baked.
Yeah, but isn't there another one?
No, it's chicken, duck, and turkey.
That's right.
Yeah, I used to know a guy who made turducken. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the duck wasn't greasy at all.
Did they debone?
Yeah, he did debone the whole turkey.
And
the bones, he made a nice stock out of it.
Plus the turkey and like all the birds were deboned and then stuffed.
So he deboned the chicken completely.
Yeah.
And then you stuff it with stuffing and you put it inside the duck that's been deboned completely. And you wrap it up and you put it in the turkey that's been deboned, except for I think the legs.
Right.
And you wrap it up and you just put the whole thing in the oven and bake it.
Man, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's really good. I've never made one, but I've had it, and it's freaking phenomenal.
Thanksgiving is great. I don't have to sit at the table with kids anymore.
Nice. It's nice spending time with family, though.
Someone go an extra level and stuff that into an ostrich. Yes, and a quail into the chicken. And then
I've never had ostrich.
Quail. I don't know if the quail is bigger than a pigeon. Yeah, I think so the quail into the pigeon into the chicken into the duck into the turkey into the ostrich.
The ostrich into a cow, and then baked.
And then you put it in a pit and cover it up with coals for 2 days.
After you wrap the whole thing in bacon.
Bacon, each layer you put a bacon on it.
There you go. Except the bacon wouldn't get crispy.
Yeah, that's true.
So So do all that, wrap it in beef, and then put it on a spit covered in bacon, so it gets all
And
slow.
roast it. That'd be pretty tasty.
That would be pretty awesome.
Cornish game head. Oh yeah, I forgot the Cornish game head. That's right.
Yeah,
I think that's the smallest one, right? So
I think so.
Cornish.
They're only about this big.
Yeah. The Cornish into the pheasant. No. Yeah. Pheasant, the chicken, the duck, the turkey, the ostrich, the beef, banana leaves on a spick. No, bacon. Bacon and on a spick.
Oh yeah, we forgot a pig too.
And a lamb.
True.
This is One day we'll figure it all out. But I have to go early this night.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel really good right now.
Yeah.
Bathroom's cold. Bathroom's
Okay,
cold.
I do like dark meat. I think it's underrated. It's tender, delicious. The best thing about
Kimmer's likes
chicken is just sitting there eating the dark meat.
Kimmer's likes the dark meat on chicken too. Like we just did chicken soup, and she prefers like the legs, the thighs.
Yeah.
That it has better flavor anyway. Glad I'm on my lunch break. That's hilarious. Okay, fellas, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
We kind of got off topic again.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I didn't read any complaints.
I didn't either. It's true. Always remember, thank a vet, hug a vet, appreciate a vet, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the freedoms to do stuff like this.
Thank you, vets.
If you're an addict, never quit quitting. There's always help.
I'm a sugar addict.
Yeah, emails in the about section, and there's always somebody available to talk to when it comes to addiction. So,
yeah, nice time with you too, Gary.
For sure, Gary. It's always great.
Yeah,
we do this every Friday. Email me, Mr. Neil. I need an email to send it to. Email is in the about section. Just shoot me an email and I'll link it to you. I hope everybody has a safe and blessed weekend, full of blessings. Mark, always pleasure to hang out.
Always a pleasure. Please send Kimmer my best.
For sure. And Garen, get well, brother. Mr. Ritter, I think he already left. But all y'all take care of each other, and we'll see you throughout the lives and whatnot throughout the weekend.
For sure.
All right, Mark, I'm going to say goodnight.
Yeah, I got a cooking video coming up tomorrow.
Nice. We'll be watching for it.
Midnight.
Pray
for them for midnight.
Pray for all the people in Helena. Absolutely. That's hopefully the government really steps up and helps even from the last one that just passed through.
Well, they won't.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
Does continue being a huge disappointment because that's what the government does.
Hey, Patrick. Send a little Spidey salute to you, brother. We'll talk to you all in the next one. Stay safe, stay blessed, and we'll see you all in the next one.
All right.